don't really have anything set here for this session other than the fact that I just felt like doing one. And
when you're sick like that,
hold on, pressing matter. Alright. So I've got my task cam running. I've noticed that the microphone on that isn't the greatest, although it's not bad, but it's not good in sessions, especially if I'm 4 or 5 feet away from it. So I've got the task cam right mic my way, left mic this way.
What's his name?
And I'm really dying here trying to find some decent levels, and once I get the proper levels, you know, it will always be that way. I just, usually when I do a session, I don't have much time, so I just do it, you know, and I don't want anybody to come in here, and I don't want to waste time, so I just do it, and that's that. So we're almost caught up here, and I'm hoping another wave doesn't come by for a couple weeks at least, because I've got a ghost box that I want to build, that I started building. You know, I've got my guitars I've been working on. I haven't built any radios for sale except for that other geoshell, and I haven't put it up yet. I wanted to do a session with it, but I was going to do that today with it. Maybe I'll still pull it out and do a quick session just so that people can hear it. It doesn't sound any different from any other radio, but you know, people want to hear it before they buy it. And that's that. How are you guys doing? Who's with me?
Should I wait?
I heard an "I'm here" whisper. Who's that? Who's with me today? Can I get your name? Well, if my friends are here, you're welcome to come through, but today I have a question.
You might want to research.
Maybe you guys do know, maybe you don't. Yesterday, see, my kid has been afraid of his room for years. And I didn't think anything was up there until yesterday. He finally went up to his room. I mean, this has been like a year. He won't even play up there most of the times. And I've gone in there. I don't feel anything off. I saged the house. You know, I just figured maybe he's just afraid to be
on the second degree, 3 count.
So he was upstairs in his room playing with his Pokemon cards. And his TV turned on all by itself. And he hauled ass out of that room and downstairs. He said that he did all that he could do decorating his room with Pokemon cards. He just didn't want to be up there anymore. He didn't want to say that he was scared shitless. So his mother said,
Because the concept of...
are you sure you didn't hit the remote or the button on the TV? And the remote was across the room on his dresser. And he was in front of his TV, and the switch is in the back. So it turned on by itself. I went up there with a ghost box, and I didn't get anything. Nothing. So I'm unsure. If anything is in that house, I'm sure it's not bad. I'm sure it's not bad energy. So, my question to you guys is, who turned on the TV in my son's room? Can you tell me who turned on the TV in my son's room?
These are for real,
I tried to do a session and nobody, well, a name did come through, but I got nothing after that. So either they didn't want to talk to me or it was just a coincidence thing. I don't know, maybe I heard the radio. I'm not sure what it was, but I got nothing else out of it after that. So I don't know, I didn't hear anything from the question asked, so maybe it's nothing, but it's just awfully odd that the one time he finally decides to play in his room, he gets a little activity up there. So there's a couple things that I have been doing, and that is putting together a small, not really a documentary, but a little video of the poorhouse from the session that I did the other day. I went back to the poorhouse cemetery, and I took my radio with me, and you heard the last video. My dash cam picked up all sorts of activity, all sorts of EVPs. It was really amazing. It was amazing to me. And then, of course, we heard all the conversations from Jasper and possibly some spirits that were at that cemetery.
All those, the tribes that...
Jasper, are you here? Jasper, yes? Jasper A. Knott. Jasper, who were you talking to at the cemetery the other day?
Here's $20.
When we went to the poorhouse cemetery, who were you talking to? Who was telling you to get out of the back seat?
Not unless we have to. We should have left.
Got in yesterday.
Is it possible you can give me the first name of whoever you were talking to?
2028.
Can you tell me the number of that person's plot?
I hear a little bit of this record. So,
and let you beat him to death.
What was the number of that person's cemetery plot?
I didn't even know I had.
You don't know?
To check out, should people want to know what...
So what I'm thinking about doing is going back there and doing a short session by myself, and then go a second time
They came along with the expedition.
and bring Rick, our medium. He doesn't like to know anything about the areas when we go there, so I thought it might be kind of neat to see what I get, and then to see what I get when he comes along.
Something that here, this is something.
And I did ask the spirits there if it was okay. I didn't want to disrespect them. I asked them if it was okay if I came back and did sessions and put together a little video. And as you heard,
All my life he's been good to me.
as you heard, they said yes, it was fine, and she said that I was good. So all I need is one confirmation. I don't care if the rest of them say no. I got one confirmation. That was good enough. So we'll be going back there soon, and I've got an okay to go into the opera house, the 1800s opera house. I just have to get a date, and the team will be going in there, and we'll be filming that, and we may even try to do some live stuff. We're also going to do a live show, or as much live as we can, at the Virgin House. Maybe do a live show out in the barn. Or parts of it live. So that's it, you guys.
Oh, yes.
No stories today. No history lesson. Just a little bit of yapping. How's George doing today? George, are you here today?
Just that, Leb.
Get going.
It's quiet today, huh?
Bombing wench with LS.
Okay, I just wanted to say hello to you guys. Now I'm going to say goodbye. Yeah, I'm not hearing a lot today.
Gibbon?
Yeah.
What's the word with the hotel down at the end of the street? How's Sam doing with the little girl? That sounded
Oh, he
bad.
took off for all games.
Oh, length.
Sam's been protecting
Quietly in her.
a little girl over there who was afraid of a spirit by the name of Betty.
Sally.
And Betty has a foul mouth. So I went down to the
Tell
basement.
that.
I don't know.
I think I may have a video that I never uploaded about that too.
Well,
I'll see if I can find it and I'll upload it, or I'll attach it. I'll attach it to this. And if not, I'll just have to come back and tell you guys about
Since I
it.
joined the force.
I'm sorry, I'm not zoning out. I'm just watching outside because there's a lot going on, and I don't want somebody to walk in while I'm doing this. I want to be able to get up and shut it down. Creep out some people, you know.
Wake up, you.
All right, my friends. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
it's just.
Yeah, I'm not even hearing a goodbye. I don't think anybody's here today.
Jim Briggs disappeared
5 o'clock. I've never done a 5 o'clock session. It's usually 9, 10 a.m. Or later at night.
like to get that food.
Harm.
Let's just do a little test here before we go. I didn't hear much on the Matrix app. I'm just wondering if I switched apps and tried a live scanning radio, if I could hear anybody. I saged the building this morning. Is that why it's so quiet here? It shouldn't hold back any positive spirits. How many positive spirits are here with me right now? Can I get your name? It says that the paranormal, it says normal quiet for all paranormal activity. Maybe that's why it's so quiet. Who is the one that determines whether or not it's normal and quiet for paranormal activity? Who is the human that decides this? Will tomorrow be abnormal and noisy? That's quiet too. Well, whoever made this app was nuts on because it's normal and quiet. Why are you guys so quiet today? This video is getting really long. There's a lot of nothing going on. Let's end it. I'll put you all out of your misery. Goodbye, spirits. Goodbye, living.